In this slidecast, we will address some basic questions like, what is innovation? Why is there so much focus on innovation today? And who in your organization should innovate? So let's kick off by asking, what is innovation? It's such an overused word that it can be difficult to clearly grasp its meaning. This makes it hard for organizations to create a common language around the subject. Innovation can be thought about in the context of creativity and imagination. So creativity is applied imagination and innovation is applied creativity. We can also think about it as the sum of invention and exploitation, a new way of doing things that adds value. Take a minute to think about why there is so much focus on creativity and innovation today. The main reason is that we are living through a period of the most profound changes in technology, society, economy, politics, law and environment. And yet, the pace of change will never be slower than it is today. Change is increasingly volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. VUCA. Resources like knowledge, creation, as well as sales, marketing and channels are now available to all types and sizes of organizations at low or no cost through open source platforms, idea crowdsourcing, rapid prototyping technologies, e-commerce and low-cost physical distribution. And for all organizations today, big or small, old or new, for profit or non-profit, it's simply innovate or die. The process of and responsibility for innovation is continually evolving. Innovation used to be focused on product development, executed by specialist R&D departments using a traditional waterfall approach. Successful companies today understand that creativity and innovation is a cross-functional activity that involves actors across the value system who use contemporary iterative approaches like design thinking, lean startup, and agile methodology. And it encompasses products, services, brands, customer engagement, revenue models, processes, systems, structure, and networks. So, who in your organization should be innovating? Should it be a small number of mavericks? Should it be all decision makers? Or should it be everyone's responsibility? Really, it's a question of who wants to be involved in the innovation effort, who wants to add value to their company, who has the appetite and motivation to volunteer to promote and champion innovation, who has the creative entrepreneurial mindset, and who wants to be their own hero. People like Spence Silver and Art Fry. Spence was a junior chemist in an R&D lab who mistakenly invented a glue that had really poor adhesive qualities. However, in the face of failure, he and his colleague Art reimagined this super weak glue as a product that could be stuck to objects and easily peeled off and reused. Spence and Art had the innovator's mindset, and despite ongoing rejection and ridicule, they continued to test and adapt their idea. 9 years after the invention of this so-called failed adhesive, their employer, the great 3M, launched the Post-it note. And the rest, they say, is history. Seth Godin, author of Poke the Box, once said of innovation, "Our economy is not static, but we act as if it is." Your position in the world is defined by what you instigate, how you provoke, and what you learn from the events you cause. In a world filled with change, that's what matters. Your ability to create and learn from change.